Look, 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 it's me, M3, but you already know.
It's me, M3. You are so funny. That is like hilarious.
Yo, it's me, M3, but you already know. We haven't seen the previous video about the karaoke in Sardegna. Check that one out before you check this one out. So after karaoke, we did a little boat trip. We went swimming out there, you know what I'm saying? Got some nice pictures, you know what I'm saying? Swimming with the fishes. We had a good time until I got in the water and have no idea what my glasses were. I don't know if I had my glasses on when I jumped off the boat or if I left them on the boat and something happened to them. But for the rest of the trip, I was glassesless. The place we were staying at had like no restaurants or anything around. So we decided we can cook. We can cook breakfast. We cook dinner at the place. And so we decided to do a 15-mile hike to the grocery store to get some food. Anyway, we was chilling. Ken's Uncle George, he came through, gave us some OG talk, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know what OG talk is when a person is older gentleman or lady decided to give y'all some words of encouragement, some words of wisdom. You sit down, shut up, and listen, because they can be dropping some gems. Anyways, we chilled, you know what I'm saying, by the beach. Had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Our last night in Sardegna. Had drinks on the beach. I'm just sitting there, just enjoying the night. But I remembered that we need to get rid of our garbage. The host of the place we were staying at sent me this. This was the instructions on the garbage. Now, do you understand any of this stuff? Let me break it down for you. All this, just like a bunch of junk, right? Let me zoom in on one of these. Where to leave your rubbish out. May 1st. It's a Sunday, so they ain't do nothing. The 2nd of May, organic waste. The 3rd of May, plastic. The 4th, nothing. Okay, so they do paper one time, 2 times a month. And it was just like, bro, we're supposed to do all of this? So I'm like, I'm not leaving garbage in here. What we gonna do? Me and Ken was walking on the beach earlier that day, and a little further down the beach was like a hotel, and they had like where the lifeguards sit, a big giant chair thing. They had that. They had garbage cans over there, or they had like you can separate your recycles and all that stuff in there, and then they had a big garbage bin where you can just throw regular rubbish. I guess they call it rubbish. You could throw your rubbish in there, and so it was like, let's walk down there and throw our garbage down there. And so we waited until it got dark outside, like 11, 12 o'clock, because they had cameras out there. We dressed in all black, and we took that hike on the beach with garbage bags in our hands. And we separated stuff as best we could, threw them in the proper bins, and then we just threw the rest with the rest of the garbage. But I'm pretty sure the next morning somebody woke up like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Then we headed to Positano. Alright, so we finally get into Positano and Amalfi Coast. Positano is like a city built into the side of a mountain. It was dope. There was a one-way street that go from all the way to the top, go through the whole city, around the bottom, and then it goes back up top. So if you miss your stop, if you miss where you're trying to go, you gotta either stop and walk back, or they gotta go all the way around. Alright, so we carefully got to our place. Me and Ken decided to be gentlemen and take the ladies' bags up there for them. Little did we know it was about 200 stairs to get up there, no exaggeration. That plus carrying 2 50-pound bags, like bruh, this was a workout. Look how many stairs this is, look at this. Let me speed it up so I can show y'all how many stairs this is. This place had restaurants, stores, bars, everything all on the street. So everybody go out and they just walk and you can go shopping, you can go eat food, you can go to bars. But there was one club that was there called Music on the Rocks. It looked like a club that's carved into like a cave or something. It looked like you're in a cave on the beach, like in the side of a mountain. It looks pretty dope. So that night we decided to go there, and this is how that turned out. Halima wasn't feeling too well, so she stayed back and got some sleep because it opened at 11 o'clock. So she stayed back and got to sleep. So me, Steph, and Ken decided to check out Music on the Rocks to see how it is. We finally got up there, and it was a lot of people in there. But for some reason, this night, it was packed with a bunch of rich white people. Middle-aged rich white people. Older rich white people. We got in there like, this is different. We got our drinks. We start to walk around a little bit. We walk back to the dance floor, and everywhere we turn, we see somebody do some old school throwback white person dance, dancing like toddlers in there. It was very entertaining. So me and Ken decided, hey, let's do what they doing. Let's have some real fun. So me and Ken got in there, started doing the dance, started doing their dances, some old crazy dances, and everybody was like, "Oh snap, they killing it! Look at them!" It was like we was just doing like a bunch of some crazy stuff. There was one guy in there that decided, "Hey, I want to try to do the kid and play." So he was trying to do it with this lady, and she didn't know what he was doing, and I was like, "I got you." You know what I'm saying? We did the little thing, step, step, kick, step, step. But dude kept stepping back like 5 steps, 5, 6 steps, like backwards. And I'm like, bro, you taking too many steps. It was wild in there. It was a good night for what it was, for what we made it into. And to this day, we call that the white people night. The white people dancing night, because it was fun. But what was weird is that of the 4 nights we were there, this was the only night that was like that. Every other night was different. We met a bunch of people, a bunch of nice, lovely young ladies, and we had a good time every other night. And this night too, we had a good time this night. But every other night was very interesting, especially the next night, where I may have gotten drugged. But we'll say that story for next time.